The gateway to hell. I'm sorry, was the gateway not at the beginning of the entire game? We just saved it for the end? Oh, sure. Yeah, okay. So, anyway, this is the end of a Doom 2 series. You know the drill. That means we're going to fight the Icon of Sin. But this time, this is going to be my toughest Icon of Sin fight yet. Surely, it can't get harder. But it does. Standard, keep myself a Megasphere and stuff, and I don't actually need it, but, you know, if you just pistol start it, I mean, you wouldn't have too much to worry about either, except I don't see where the BFG is. You'd have to go in further. Whatever. There's a few introductory things we need to get through first. First of all, there's the BFG, and two Bruiser brothers are looking fondly at you, wanting one last shot at revenge by kicking your ass. But you know what? Let's just do them a favor and put them out of their misery. They really should not stop showing up at points where they'd be the most emasculated, so they're just going to have to leave. Kick him out. They don't have to go home, but they can't stay here. And then we're going to walk out that hole. How'd I figure that out? I don't know. I just walked through it one day, and then it worked. And then it worked. Alright. Well, okay, that and the air on the ground, you know. I could probably just look at the ground every so often. That might help. And we got a couple of archviles. Okay, that... And then you get to play how to figure out how I deal with the rest of these enemies before the Icon of Sin wakes up. By the way, there's a cyber demon blocking him, so that's fun. I had to like test this out a couple of times because I had to time how to get the rockets in appropriately. And at first I thought I could use like a timer built in my head. No, I found a much better way. Is to do what I do in an optometry test and see where the rocket, the bottom of the rocket, crosses with the top of the platform. And by bottom of the rocket, I mean just, you know, just the top of the status bar, really. The top of the status bar meets the top of, well, this well here. Once I get the pillar raised a little higher first before going down a bit. Once the rocket launcher... Or once the top of the status bar meets the top of the well, then we can fire the rocket. But that's after we, you know, properly set the pillar and kill the Cyber Demon and all his friends. Cyber Demon and his amazing friends. Fuck you. I'm gonna get rid of them. Die. Wow. Wow. I had too much tacos. Wow. Did you I can't believe this asshole. The icon spawned a Archvile. I hate my life. I don't know if it's predetermined incident. But hey. Could be different. Depending on when I start him up. So yeah. The Icon of Sin really is an RNG fest. I wanted to go down here to see if there was anything I needed. No, there was no reason to be down there at all. A sad display of affairs. Come on, man, I want to get this show on the road. I want to be done with all this cheese and this joint and this shit and that joint and that shit joint. Shit, joint, meat, shit. Shit, joint, meat, shit. Okay. Nice. Oh, not nice. Very not nice. Damn. It was like nice, then it was at first nice, then it wasn't quite nice, and now it's just not nice. Well, rely on their infighting, maybe? Sure, but I still need to get rid of Archvile. Maybe he was always there. Maybe it's Maybelline. Come on, do the Cyber Demon with me. You got to swing your BFG. with me, and then die instantly with me. We can go... What happens if you die when you're already in the afterlife? You just get reset to the beginning of the portal or something. Just answer the question of what happens what if you die in the afterlife? Then you're just gone. But what about the afterlife? Yes, we have many such cases. Everyone who has gone to the afterlife, including all those magic cards that did not get placed in the graveyard and were removed from the game. This is where you end up. Oh, sweet. I've always wanted to be part of the afterlife. Always wanted that position. Just to see what I'm missing out on. We like to call it after squared here. Makes sense. After squared. Yeah, that was what that'd be the name of my new pod. After squared. After the end. Or how about Aftermath Squared? Yeah, that sounds good. It's a good title for something. Hello, welcome to my levy pack. I call it Aftermath Squared. It's so bad you're gonna have 2 cases of PTSD simultaneously. Ha ha ha! And so it was. The most evil devil of our time. You know, if I just hyper-focus long enough to make sure I don't have these weird tension issues, maybe, we can kick the Cyber Demon's ass, and now for the real battle. And yes, John Romero's head is still in there. You can go see for yourself if you know clip there. I'm not going to do it. You can also find a gallery of weapons. For what reason? I don't know. Might be for debugging. Interesting. Let's get another hard drive notification, except I know that's one of my snap packages being like, I'm a separate hard drive. I'm like, yes, I know. That doesn't mean you belong in the taskbar, buddy. Get in line with the rest of them. What makes you so special? I'm special. I'm a special snap boy. I'm a snap crack pop boy. I'm a ginger snap package. Woohoo. Yeah. What was the other kind of thing I have? Flat hub? Yeah, flat packs. So I have snap packs and I have flat packs. What's the difference? I don't really know. But I've become fonder of snap over flat. Though I don't know if there's anything really wrong with flat. Just that if I have a choice, I choose snap. If anything, that's fine, because that way they can be like different tools that do kind of the same thing, but not quite the same thing. Just for the aesthetic choice of it all. Oh no, there's an archvile, he's gonna fuck it up. Wait. No, wait a minute. I may have died, but so did he. Technical knockout, bitch. Haha. I don't have to win, we just both have to lose. Fuck you. Brilliant. I was just watching that movie. Cool. That is the only way that could have ended. It's either you or me. Turns out it was not an X-or, therefore it was both. Haha. Oh right, let's get to the ending here. The gatekeeper's evil face is splattered all over the place. As its tattered corpse collapses, an inverted gate forms and sucks down the shards of the last prototype accelerator, not to mention the few remaining demons. You're done. Hell has gone back to pounding bad dead folks instead of good live ones. Remember to tell your grandkids to put a rocket launcher in your coffin. If you go to hell when you die, says a fake Mario cosplayer, you'll need it for some final cleaning up. But then you'll go to hell before you die. So that's what the ending stuff looks like. That's an interesting graphic. Plus we got like embossed 3D-ish letters. Print. Where can I get this font? I don't need this font. I'm just wondering how the pixel art worked out that way with all its like pixelations. Clearly some ancient graphics program which I'm not aware of at this point in time that I have no need for, but okay. So, would I recommend you play Plutonia? Have some experience with Doom 2 first. Then come back and see this. So, if you can do Doom 2 on Ultra Violence, you can probably do this, but maybe you should try some other Doom 2 things, including TNT Evolution before you get here. Just so you can understand. But then, after you get through Plutonia, I mean, well, it's called the Gateway to Hell because we're just beginning. Now we can pretty much do whatever Doom stuff I want, which could be anything. So, that could also include some of John Romero's recent level sets that he's released recently. I know he's releasing one later this year. So I may get to that. Plus, a separate Doom 2 set. I'll see how that works out for him. Because it's probably good. I mean, it's like one of the last people remaining on Doom that actively still makes levels for Doom. So it's like, yeah, why not find out what he's up to? Even if it is just, you know, screwing around, that's fine. But probably my next Doom thing would probably be Icarus Alien Vanguard, to be honest with you. And then, what would be after that? Memento Mori, maybe? Probably. Yeah, there's plenty we can work with here. Not to mention all the other first-person shooters I like to get started on once I go through some of their expansion packs, including Shadow Warrior, now that I know Lee Jackson is following me on social media. Oh my god. Okay, anyway. That's enough nerdgasming. I will see you in my next project, and, didn't doubt my success for a second, did you? Good on you, viewer.